Hey guys, it's Frankie-Gruesim, and I just want to give you an overview of my latest world, Dreamer's Bay. So this is just the overview of it. It's a small world on a small map, so it loads pretty quick, and theoretically needs a lot of EPs, but I've also exported the EPCC so that it can be base game compatible for those who don't have some. It can be won by playing 4 of the similar Simply for Fun challenges. You still get the original prizes for the challenges just as soon as you've done 4 in general. You can also just ask for the world. So I'm just going to start in one corner and just take you around. I'm just going to press play to make it a bit more interesting. Right, so it's kind of based a lot of a bit of Brindleton Bay from Sims 4. So here we're at the beach area, and you can see it's supposed to be very pretty, slightly fairy tale-ish world. It has all the spawners and everything you need to play. It actually comes without any lots, but Simmer has already made really nice community lots for it, so that you can start playing. Just have to build some lots for it. Just going to press pause because it's lagging a bit with the recording. Yeah, as you can see, it's spawning stuff here already, so it definitely has the spawners. So if we just go up here, you can see it has a lot of Sims 4 CC in it. Was made to look a bit like Sims 4. So yeah, this is one of the first lots you can build on. Got a nice view of the sea here. Some nice trees around here. They don't change colour because they're Sims 4 trees and I haven't figured that out yet, but they do get covered in snow in winter, so it doesn't look quite as weird. Yeah, so this is the first lot, and if you go up the hill you get to the second lot. This has a house because I've built it, but the house doesn't come with it. Again, white picket fence around here, nice views, slight Sims 4-y look. This world has no roads, so yeah, that's the house. But yeah, this world has no roads, so Sims pretty much run everywhere. But it does have some hidden subway lots, so Sims can theoretically take the invisible subway to other parts if they want to get somewhere fast. Plus, it's a small world, so it's usually not much of a problem. You can see we then go up into the forest around here. I think I need to make this, I don't know, there we go, the trees have come back. I'm just going to go down this hill again because there's a couple of lots around here. So if you go down here, you can't see it, but this is an invisible subway lot. There's a lot here that you can build like kind of partially over a hill, and also down here is another free lot to build, which also has a little pathway access to the beach with all of its Sims 4 glory. So yeah, there's a couple of lots down here. I think there's a total of like 15 to 20 residential lots in the entire world. Yeah, so forest part up here, if you go up the road you get to the lighthouse, which does light up at night with one of those rotating lighthouse lights, also obviously from Sims 4 if you can recognize it. Yeah, then you've got the forest around here. So if we go back down to the pathway and let the trees actually load their leaves. It was actually winter in the world and I forced it into summer, which is why the trees look slightly weird and there's a dying snowman around here. But yeah, if you check out here, ignore my family standing there, you've got the forest, which goes into mountains that are snow covered up here. That tree doesn't seem to want to load. Yeah, kind of foresty area here, and you've got this lot here which has the bloom on. Let's try and get that gone. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Take the bloom off. ignore that house, but yep, you've got a lot here. A lot of forest. Most of this is accessible and has spawners in it. Again, hills and forest. And you can find here is a little outlook for your sim kids. If you follow the road down, you have another lot here at the start of the forest, which you can build on. Most of these lots are relatively small. I think most are around 20 times 30 size. And here you got a bit more of an overview of town and stuff. We'll go down there later. Just walk up here and we get to another lot in the forest, as you can see, surrounded a bit by rocks. The trees would load. You've got a bit of a view. It's getting there. I put my settings on high and my view distance on high, and it doesn't seem to like it much. But yeah, we'll leave it. And if you follow the road a bit more, you have another lot here in the forest. Not much of a view because you're in the middle of the forest, but you can kind of check down here and you'll see that you get to the lake down there and the waterfall. So yeah, and then walk up here, and I placed a couple of the Ryu Fei lots. So this is the camping spot from a Ryu Fei that I just plonked down here. You do have another lot, I think, up here as well. But yeah, this is just a little community lot for your Sims. Right in the main road. Oh, the rock loaded. From down here is, if you follow up here to the right, you get another lot here that your Sims can build on. Now we're pretty much in the forest, and if you follow the forest road, you'll get to a field at the top of the forest with a bit more light. And again, I plonked a lot of Ryu Fei lots down. I just put this one here, which is at the top. That's pretty much all the forest lots already. The road leads back down to the lower lots where the tree has now also loaded. Right, so if we go back down to the first forest lot, down here, oops, and we follow the road down. Let's just see the back of it. It's quite cute. Very Sims 4Z still. Yep. Let me just figure out. There's a lot of spawners around here, and there is... Oof. Yeah. There's a lot here. Another house I built a while back that I just plonked down, which isn't loading, but the houses aren't included anyway. And another lot over here. So you've got two, these are slightly bigger lots. Here next to the town, this I guess would be the rich area. This, once it loads, is a shed, which doesn't like me at the moment. Everything's still in winter, so that's why it looks weird. Yeah, I placed a lot of spawners here, so you can collect some seeds and some plants. I think there's pretty much like one of each here. Sims are just running around half naked. I'll give that some time to load. And then you get down here to the beach. Yeah, so this is the beach area here. My Sims on it. And if I just let that play, you've got the waterfall there. Again, all the Sims 4 rocks. So yeah. It's a nice overview. You can see it's very prettified. Ah yeah, now our little yellow shed is loaded. So from the richer part of town, you also have the lake here, with another little waterfall over here that has a lot of the fishing spawners in it if your Sims like to fish. And a lot of these, oh no, just gone behind the house, big Sims 4 trees that I really love. Right, if you keep walking along the road, you get to the bridge. Bit like St. Greer, you've got the bridge with the boats, which takes you into town. So as I said, Illawarra made a lot of cute little community lots for town. And if you just go around the corner first, go up here, we get the Gazebo, which is just a cute place, I guess, to sit and eat. You've got a nice view here over the lake and the river. Here go some of the cute community lots. Things loading pretty slow. It's the first time I've loaded the world since reinstalling my game, so all my caches are empty. But yeah, I'll just zoom out a bit and show you an overview. So you've got an overview of the town, you've got all the lots, a cute park that she made, all with this cobblestone type, and all surrounded by a cute little fence, Sims 4 fence. The park's really cute. The roof textures also can be one, or well, I think the ones that I use actually come with the world. And you've got this really cute, oh Jesus, cute little park with the bridge in the middle. If we continue over here and just go through here, you also get like a little boardwalk that I think I saw on Sims 3 and really liked. There's also a sim on the water. I think that's one of mine. Yeah. A little boardwalk you can walk along here with flowers once the flowers actually load up, which is all accessible for the Sims. It's Ko and Lella and Sephi on the water because I don't know why, they just felt like swimming, I guess. Yeah, from there you get to the beach again here, nice and sunny. Still got the river that goes all the way down there to the waterfall. So the beach has another Arrive Fay lot on it, the version of this world that I play, which is a little cafe that goes over the water. The one that has seating at the back with lights, which isn't loading because nothing's loading. But yeah, again, you can place these lots yourselves. And the beach lot also has a little boardwalky bit here, again, kind of taken from Sims 4 because I thought it was really cute. I just had to build into a lot in Sims 3 for it to work. You can see the lighthouse from here. You've got the boardwalk, the fences will load in a minute, the bridge that goes into town. I like how it's sort of taking a while to load. And a toilet, because you always need a toilet. And then here you've just got a bit like Mirth, a little food spot. So I think one of these, that's a toilet, don't want to save. And that's just a place to get ice cream. This is probably my favourite part of the town. And then if you go in this direction, you get some seating and you get back to where we went up the beach. So just go quick overview here. So you've got the beach area, you've got a lot here, goes up the hill, you've got another lot here and another one here, everywhere where you can see big spaces. Then you've got the forest and the hills here, you can see they go pretty far back. another lot here where that house is open, the entire forest, a lot here, the two bigger fancier lots here, another lot there, and up here there's another two, and of course the lake, but we'll get to that again. Right, now we're just going to zoom all the way over here into the mountains up here. Over here, I think, I'm trying to figure out, made this world a while ago. Those are actually all balls of hay. Oh, there they are. I was about to say, something's going wrong. You've got, when it loads, a barn up here with some hay. This is just deco more than anything else. Again, you can see there's spawners everywhere. I'll get back to that when it loads. And then you've got a nice big lot up here where, I don't know, if you have a sim that wants to live up and a bit higher, they can live here. Again, a mix of Sims 4 trees and Sims 3. And another lighthouse back here, which again also has lights on it. Go back to here when it loads a bit more. If you go down the hill, down here, you have a little picnic spot here if you want it, which goes with the, which probably also hasn't loaded. Yep. We'll wait again. A little picnic spot, and then you also have a couple of lots down here on the water. Again, you can see I've placed another Ariu Fay lot here over the water, which I really liked. And then another Ariu Fay lot here on the water, because I'm too lazy to build a lot of houses. And I think you have another lot, yeah, another free lot in the middle here. And over here, if it decides to load, I think, is a diner. And then, if you walk along the road again, you get to a little beach again. This is like what I imagine to be the teenage beach, a bit where teenagers come. There's a fire pit and what's an old movie theatre hut. Just see if up there loaded now. Nope. Need to change my graphic settings again, it seems. Right. If from down here we then go over the bridge again, you'll find that we also have a bridge here where another of my Sims is standing, which goes to town. Who's this? I think that's Mowgli. Yeah, Mowgli is standing. This bridge goes to town. Just ignore Mowgli. And then goes onto this little island lot where you have a big lot here that your Sims can live in. You've got the river going past. You've got another lot here that your Sims can live in on, I guess. A little bit of a beach area with fishing that allows for fishing, that also has a little mini playground with it. So this is more the family-friendly little island, I guess. Wish this stuff would load. And over here, if you take a boat over here, you've got a lot of lights. A little like camping area over here where you can stay. Or party, I guess, if you want to. And a lot of my Sims standing around. You've got a third lot over here. A little playing field area. Yeah, it's just a little overview of the island, so you can see. You've got 1, 2, 3 lots here, again with the playground, beachy areas, and you've got my favourite part. Just the little river that goes around here and separates everything out. So if we then follow that, we again get to a bridge here which just goes to a little community lot here to look over the waterfall, which, if the rocks would load, you could see. Here's just a little, I guess you can barbecue here, sit here. I wish it would load. Game really doesn't seem to want to load textures. Another very long bridge here, which just brings you to another lot in the forest if you want to live here, which is relatively big in comparison. Also, as you can see, boats can taxi everywhere around here to get to it, so I would recommend having Island Paradise just so you can do that, because a lot of it is easier to get to by water. Yeah, so that's just a general overview. Let's see if parts of these textures will actually load. You can see it's not particularly big, but it loads relatively quick, and it saves very quick because it doesn't actually have much. Just going to see if I can... I don't think that's going to make a difference right now. Yeah. Oh well, I guess if you get the world, you can check it out. So yeah, as you can see, it's relatively small. Has a couple of lots which are all relatively small in size. Not all of them are flat, some are though, which makes it easier to place pre-made lots. And as I said, all these lots for the city centre are uploaded, which you can download easily so that you can already start playing and it functions. So yeah, it's just a short overview of Dreamer's Bay, which I pretty much just made because I needed something that loaded fast, saved fast, and I didn't have to spend ages building up. As I said, it comes empty, so for that build a city challenge and stuff would work quite well. Oh, it seems to have loaded a lot more now. So we'll just go around the bits that we didn't see very well. Ooh. So yeah, this is in the forest. You've got just some cute little sheds, like a little farming area. And again, the lot on the hill, which you can see is actually covered more by trees than it previously looked. And then again, go down the hill. That still hasn't loaded. There's a little diner in the corner, suddenly popped up now, in case you want to go eat something. Zoom out, see if that lot will load for me. You can see how the river just goes around here, and pretty much all of these are just Sims 4 rocks. All the conversions and everything comes with the world, but I've uploaded most of them singly anyway, or at least shared the file where I uploaded them all. So yeah, so I hope you guys play some challenges and maybe take some pictures of the world if you want it or get it, and I hope you enjoy.